Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Good evening to you. It's me, Taylor. We're going to play a new game. It's called Technobabylon. You can see it's right above my head. Those are words. You can read them. This is a point-and-click adventure game from Wajidai Games, who I have not played a game from in a long, long time, but we have played a bunch of them here on stream. We did Blackwell, we did Primordia, we did Shiva, and we did Shardlight. I think that was it. But yeah, feels good to get back into a point-and-click adventure. I hope, I should say. They get stupid lost again, like they usually do, but that remains to be seen. Until then, let's go ahead and start up the game. That's the wrong selection. There we go. See, this lady above me is very keen on watching our event tonight. Hopefully that looks cool and not stupid. I think it should look pretty cool. She's like watching with us. She's like, oh, I hope I'm a good character. I have a cool design. That's me, actually. Oh, this feels good. Look at that pointer. Can't wait to click things with it. Oh, there it is. I don't know what text float means or speech hold means. I know what commentary means, but obviously through first playthrough, I don't think we'll turn on the commentary. So I think we're good. Everything here looks good. Game looks fine. I look sexy. Alright, we're good. Let's start. I should rep Technocrat on Twitter too as well. I don't know if they have a handle on Twitter.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Lantha Sesame goes by Mandala in the trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then Ah!
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. After all, I've been planning this for years.
Since the 80s, where I got my outfit. Might be 70s. So, full disclosure, I don't know a thing about the plot of this game. Like, one thing about it. I don't know anything about it other than the image that I used to open this stream.
There's nothing like being in trance. A world built of abstracts and intellect, of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone. And disconnections. Damn.
Fucking Comcast.
I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
Okay. So... Alright. I like our movement here. Looks pretty good. We got different angles on our stand here. There we go. Straight on. Slightly sideways. Backwards. Cool. I also like her design. I like the rogue white hair bang. That's always going to get over with me. I guess we'll always save. Big saves. I gotta remember to save all the time. Let's see. We get news feed, mailbox. Hopefully we get some of the good old Wajidai gimmicks that I always forget. Oh God, who is Oh God, I can't remember the name of that one emailer. Anyway, from City of Newton, received July 10th, 2087. Holy shit! That is literally exactly 100 years after my birth. That's fucking creepy. That's really creepy. It's really creepy. Literally 100 years after my birth. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be alive to see that. Probably not. Not at the amount of pizza I eat. Dear Miss Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you do not inform us of absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You have been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you will be able to improve your circumstances soon. Okay, that's a rather nicely worded notice. That's weird. Got this email. Weird. Anyway. The day before I was born, 100 years. 100 years minus 1 day. Dear Sir Miss, my name is Marcus O'Shea. I'm sorry. That's not an R. That's an A. That's an R. That's an A. I am the chief financier for the Oklahoma General Martin Carter. His recent death at the hands of a rival warlord has left me with 150,000 quanta of his finance. If you will allow me to transfer through your bank accounts, I can offer... Okay, cool. We still got that gimmick in the future. That's good. That problem will not be solved, so that's very realistic. I appreciate that in this video game, because no one has a solution for it, nor will they. Hey Dala, my name is Mandala, by the way. Seems like we haven't seen you in years. No idea if you've heard, but there's a big game coming up at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we can probably get you a place on the team. Thanks, T. T Root. Thanks, T. Excess Pharma. Amazing deals on chem. Do you want the extra interface speed without the extra cost? Extra speed with extra farm. Open attached image for order info. Nice typos in that. Very realistic again. Nailing it. This from Toxic Sigma. Yodala, good hearing from you, though I know really it means you want something. Basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you've got is cracked, so you can grow yourself. Just don't gray goo your place. It needs a few things. I have no idea what any of those terms mean, so can't wait to find out. Unable to connect to Mandala/Mailhost Global. Check connections and try again. If problems persist, contact an engineer for hardware errors or a medical professional for wetware system support. Okay, so this sounds like we straight up have implants. Cool. I'm hoping that's also a real thing in the future. I'm gonna get all the crazy augmented reality shit straight in my eyeballs. Just replace my eyeballs with computers. That's fine. I'm good with that. How to close. I'm sure that's already refreshed. I know. How to close. Close. There we go. Let's read the news, I guess. No connection. Unable to connect. Sports. Okay. It's like, damn it, play the stupid game. Stop playing around. Literally? Huh. Interesting. Yep. Oh, okay.
Better go and talk to the building manager.
Okay. Well, we look a lot different in real life, so naturally.
Ouch. Huh? Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager.
Well, Jesus, yeah. I mean...
I'm trapped?
Wow. We're trapped? For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you. This is a little too real. I'm identifying with this situation way too much. Alright. Can I go back to trance? I guess I could probably open up that lobby, but that's about it. Those noises in the background are my cat playing with whatever she finds on the ground. Currently, it's my back scratcher. Okay, so nothing to do here. Let's go. We got our first puzzle.
Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
Well, you should have spec'd for strength. Come on. Get it together. We got a trophy.
The NetGames trophy I won in '84.
Yep.
I don't know why I've still got it. I pretty much scrapped everything else to build the wetware still.
Okay, right-clicking still results in dialogue as related to certain
The
objects.
window frame is welded in. Even if I could open it, it'd be a 150-meter drop to the bottom.
Ew, meters.
Even if
Oh
I could
god,
see
the
out,
future
it's
is
not
horrible.
a nice view. Hundreds of
Yes.
other Skanto apartments in the barrel. The darkness is supposed to encourage people to move out. Not me. Just makes trancing easier.
Good attitude. Sorry. Chair was fighting me.
If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually. Ugh, exposed fiber optics everywhere. I think they deliberately do this to make it less pleasant to live here. Nah. I'm not that hungry.
Jeez, it's all drippy. Ew.
I'm not sure when I got this out of the machine. It's still soggy though.
She sounds like she's positive about the fact that it's still soggy.
One of the lockers where I keep a few things I've got in meat space.
Let's get our lockers open.
Nothing in here. I usually keep clothes in here. Looks like I need to go to the support office to get more printed.
Printed. This is like the Idiocracy Arby's shirts and stuff.
Nothing in here.
Oh god, Carl's Jr., that's what it was.
It may take up the entire bathroom, but this still is totally worth it. By growing my own wetware at home, I'll never need to leave the apartment again. Unless something like this happens.
Growing wetware. Okay, then it's maybe less to do with implants, or maybe it's related. She doesn't seem to be all cyborged up.
It may take up the entire bathroom, but this still...
You remove the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware you've been cultivating in the still. It looks like it's grown enough to be usable by now. Picked up wetware. Gross. Ew.
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware.
That's a
gel.
Metroid,
It's
is
for
what
connecting
that
my
is.
brain's wetware to the external systems.
Sorry, the external systems?
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Okay. Guess we'll goop on the door. The apartment's centralized systems speak to you more clearly than ever as your wetware joins with its systems. Oh, are we getting a Jarvis?
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else. The panel by the door also controls the apartment's net connection, call system, and thermostat, as well as the door's locking. If you could get inside it, you might be able to set off an emergency unlock.
That's not what I meant to do. I know.
Guess I'm...
Large drain in the floor means that cleaning the room can involve as little as hosing everything down. Cheap is the way it's done here. Man, just hosing down my apartment? That means there's tile everywhere. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Food machine, what do you got? Protein surprise. Nutrient complex. Sucro gelatin complex. Plastic or metal? Excuse me? Yeah, that's fine. It won't come out, must be locked into place. A 1 terabyte memory module for whatever external data the automobile uses. Got the memory module, okay. Fascinating, Captain. Let's get out of here. Cancel. Recipes that the food machine uses to make its mulch marginally less depressing. Weird. Isn't compatible.
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
With the trophy? Why not? What the hell can I do with this?
Even if I cared that much about the apartment's rules, the sign's fixed to the wall. Tenancy rules. City housing support. This housing is provided as is by the City Department of Social Welfare, until such time as you are able to secure employment. Basic facilities are provided within. Since your stay is temporary, please do not damage. Temporary? Huh. I've been here for 2 years now.
Okay. I like the government providing housing to people who need it. That's fine. Although this place sucks. Gonna do a little better, just a bit. I mean, maybe some fake wood floors or something. A little better.
The way out. Normally staying in the apartment would be ideal, but now that I have no choice about it, I don't think I can open it. Ugh, no.
Come
Last
on.
time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
Yuck. Ew. It's full of blue overalls, the kind provided by the city to the unemployed, made out of cotton paper blend. They are mulched and recycled into new clothing rather than clean. Cool. That's cool, man. What else we got here?
The vent cover above the door. It lets the air in and keeps the vermin out. I can't get a grip to open it. Not like I could fit through there anyway.
Need a grip?
The wetware won't form it.
Okay, so she's specifically saying it has a form of connection to the thing. I was thinking I might push some goop through there and it'll do goop things for me, but it seems not. That's true. It's all true. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? To check every locker, I think.
Exposed. If I can. The still is empty. It'll take at least a few hours. It may take up the entire bath. I grow.
Mm-hmm. Can I grow some
It's
food?
not compatible with.
Naturally. Let's just go back in here. I didn't press all the buttons while we had the thing installed. The gaping back chute dominating the food machine top half is where used trays and cutlery are deposited for recycling. The material... I'm sorry, I skipped some stuff at the beginning of that. The materials are melted down and vacuum formed into new utensils every time you order a meal. Some places use metal utensils, but down here in the poor blocks, it's all just plastic. Interesting. Food tray obligingly pops from the machine's serving slot, completely empty. The pipes must be
Hey,
blocked again.
I'm hungry.
We got a tray and a fork, though. A plastic fork, the kind stamped by the machine with every meal. Oh, shit. So I need, Oh, do I need to feed it some metal? Do I need to feed it my trophy, get a metal utensil, and open the grate? Oh, shit. That sounds right and smart. How do I feed it some metal? Do you eat? Are you hungry? The machine thinks for a moment, then displays a message. Error. User safety settings enabled. Unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm. To change this, please seek administrator permission. Oh, fuck off. Thank you for your cooperation. The food's your future.
Hey, we're not children. Lousy suicide rate.
Oh my god. That's horrible. Do goop things. Great. You feel a flow of new data as your wetware in I don't know what that word is. Inveigles? Okay. Itself into the food machine systems. Reaching your arm into the recycling. Okay. Should accept my metal now. Seek
Hey,
administrator.
we're not children.
Am I
Lousy
not the
suicide-
administrator? Is that not me? I put my goop in it. Oh, Transhub. Okay, okay, cool.
meal sweets.
Damn it, I didn't think this game was going to have waifus, but here we are. We got our anime waifu. Who are you? Why can't I put a metal in the recycler? Who are you?
Why can't I put metal in the
Oh,
recycler?
that's not what I wanted.
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
It's pretty smart VI. Understood her complaints. Who are you?
Who are you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Chefy.
Hi, Chef.
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
What can you
What
make?
kind of things can you make?
Using
I don't have to say out loud my question, just the same. Nice.
proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
You're dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to nutrient blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
I don't much like your food.
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
What about the trays and
How
forks?
do I get trays and cutlery?
Well, we know that.
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
It's true.
Humor me.
THE's food machines have
I like how the VI is like, why are you wasting my time with this question?
Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Why can't I put metal in the
Why
recycler?
can't I put metal in the recycler?
Damn it, I'm sorry. I don't have to read these out loud.
Dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic
Pillars of
Housing
Eternity got me,
Services.
though.
you've been
Sorry.
limited to
A lot of
plastic
reading.
utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
Oh, I missed a
But
connection error
what
joke.
if I want something stronger, like steel? That
Sorry, I'm not.
What's on your recipe card now?
What's on your recipe card now?
On the menu today, we've got Protein Complex A11, Protein Complex E168, and for dessert, Synchro Gelatin Complex C11.
Sounds delicious.
If you want something a little different, don't forget, you can always download new recipes for me to take a look at.
Well, Taylor, you're in love with Chefy. What a mess.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THE systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then.
Will the machine work without
Will the
you?
machine work without you?
Damn it.
I had an
Sorry.
accident. The machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
Well, here's the thing. You annoy me. No, I don't want to say that to her. Okay, so this is repeatable, so very specific to what I
Will
need
the
to do.
machine
So
work
I'll watch it
without
again.
you?
If I had an accident, the machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency.
Okay. You annoy me.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
That's so mean.
Address all concerns regarding THE
Avatar to 862.
Chefy to THE Customer Interactive.
I'm sorry,
Ratings.
you have at least 29,000 almost avatars for your chef program? Can I make your eyes match your hair? Because that's a terrible color combination. Will the machine work without you? We got that. What's on your rest? Okay. Why is that repeatable? Damn.
Ciao.
Bye!
This is a whole ordeal getting out of this room. I thought we'd be out of here in, like, not too much time, but I think we're going to be here a while. Because we have many puzzles to solve. Or we'll just open the door now and leave.
Forsooth,
Ooh, look at
who
that!
wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Well, now I'm in love with this guy. God damn
What's
it.
your function?
I am the defender. I prevent intrusions upon thy fortress. The physical and the etheric.
He's too good.
I found you in the door's terminal software. You're the apartment's network security, aren't you?
Quite so. Trojans and malware, flee from my presence.
But you also control the door's security.
A vital role, milady. None shall threaten the sanctity of your domain.
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Defender.
Whatever thy will, milady.
Tell me about yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02. Licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
What's with the knight in shiny armor routine?
Good question.
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, thine own.
Out of character.
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone ever told you that you get
No,
real tiresome
you have a
real
terrible
quick?
attitude towards these
Customer
things. They're
research has
amazing.
shown the knight image to be effective. 89% of customers associated with increased security and ability to solve threats. 67% associated with defense of a home in a professional manner. 55% found it more confidence-inspiring than Sentinel's previous mascot,
Which was?
the Sheriff. Following last
The
year's New
Sheriff?
York police riots, public
Oh.
perception of such personnel diminished considerably.
The cops rioted? Okay, well, I need that lore.
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So, where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks. Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Nope, that was good info. You better start liking. You said about better start being nice to these AI. Okay, you're gonna fall out of favor with me if you start getting snippy with these folks. So I like them quite a bit. So should I just smash that top thing? Slots for 2. That's interesting. Oh. Okay. I tried this already, didn't I?
Hey, how's he?
I guess I'm not in control. I've integrated my thingy with it, but... Maybe I had to talk to the VI some more. Let's go back in. I'm not sure why I have plastic. What do you got, Sheffy?
Hi, I'm
Well, the machine worked without you.
without you?
Why is that back?
I had an accident, and we don't want you starving in an emergency.
Ciao.
Does that mean smash? Smash Sheffy? I don't want to smash Sheffy. Just smash that. Feels like a good smasher, but I guess not.
Nothing in.
glad that happens quickly. Zip zip.
Hi!
Hi, Sheffy.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be danger at the request of,
Newton Civic Housing Service.
but isn't plastic.
But what if I... that heavy protein mass?
Sorry, I'm not just a
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me?
Oh,
I
Sheffy.
just want to make sure you're eating right.
I know, Sheffy.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough.
Sheffy,
Only
try me.
qualified THE systems
My
technicians
power
can
level
get
far
me
exceeds your
open.
own.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then.
Sheffy has become a god.
You're...
Address all concerns. Address all concerns regarding TH.
Hmm.
Ciao.
Bye!
Can I connect to these things yet? I don't think so. Right. Hmm.
Hi!
Ciao.
Guess I'll order some food, right? Kept giving me errors, though. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Let's just try one.
It's too flimsy to do.
I know. Maybe I'll just try two things and I'll get confused.
Hey!
Fine. I know. Put you back. So the pipes are jammed. Maybe I'll get a hit on something else.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Okay, maybe I need to talk to Sheffy again, although I already went through that sequence before talking to Sheffy the first time. I was never able to tell her, yo, pipes are jammed, I can't get food, I'm starving.
Hi!
What's on your...
I'm a protein for the... If you can...
Ciao.
Can't believe I'm already at a loss. Good game. Can't do much with that.
The wetware won't form a...
I know that.
The seed colony of wetware already in the still will start to grow.
Not much more I can interact with. So how would I smashy her? I have no means to do that. Just trying things now.
Hey, we're not...
Okay, I haven't talked to her with the memory module missing. So that's interesting. I think I already tried that.
Hi! I'm...
What's on your recipe card now?
Recipe card
On the
missing,
menu
right?
Today, we've got... Uh-oh. Looks like the memory card's been taken out of the machine.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I can't without my recipes.
Some master chef you are.
If you can find some new recipes on a memory module, I'd be happy to have a go with them for you. I live to serve.
Okay. Mac, don't step on my keyboard. You have a habit of pushing keys that you shouldn't push.
You're... Ciao.
Sure, you don't have anything new for me.
Forsooth, who would
Ciao.
fare thee?
I can't get a grip to... I can't use it.
Naturally. Do I need to get my fork back? Probably not. Can't break the window. I can't go through my own clothes because they're too gross. Ew.
The Net Games trophy I won, I don't know why I've still got it.
Yeah, Net Games champion though. Pretty good. Marginally less depressing. Oh, what if I... No, I don't want to put it in the machine. I want to put it in the top part of it, but I guess I can't.
Hey, what?
Well, it will not so far. I mean, he kind of has, but not sufficiently. That's not what I wanted.
This still is empty. It'll...
Scan this
It's
food.
not compatible.
Naturally. Ew, should I scoop up the goop with the fork and tray?
Hey, I can't use it.
Come on, food.
Nah.
It's
I'm not that
yummy.
hungry.
It's good. You probably are hungry though. You've been on the internet for a while. I know how that is. It's taken a lot of willpower not to click and drag because of frickin' Pillars of Eternity. That's how I'm used to selecting my character and party. It's clicking and dragging. Now I feel dumb.
Still not working. Apparently I can't just... Tenancy rule. This housing, until such time as basic since you're temporary.
Yeah, I feel like it's got something to do with chefing that I'm just missing.
Hi!
Why can't...
It might have to request stuff, but isn't fast.
But what... That heavy protein mass...
Sorry, I'm not just a chef.
What's on?
I'm a protein, and for
So,
if you look at
will the machine?
I had an accident. The machine will be don't want you starving in an emergency.
You're
Address all concerns regarding THE.
Can I actually send an email? That'd be funny.
ciao.
Bye!
How should I open this thing? Yeah, download that shit. Oh no! That's a new thing, though.
Huh? No, I'm not storing that in my brain. Not unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years.
Do we have to give this to Sheffy? Badly disguised virus package designed to trick the gullible into opening it. Might steal info, force you into a botnet, or just wreck systems for the hell of it. Normally you wouldn't even have come close to downloading it. But now the true power has awakened.
Huh? Not unless.
Hi!
Will it?
We don't.
Ciao.
Do I have to have Knight come and kill it?
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Well, it's all corrupt now. That's fun. Should probably save, because that counts as progress. Damn it. They might start learning to work together. That's funny. Well, I could use all the help I could get, you know? Sort of just sitting there. Yeah, she just puts it in the machine. That's fine.
It's not compatible. The wetware won't form a connection.
Huh? No, I'm not storing. Not unless I want to wake up in.
Hey, I can bring that in here? Weird. Oh man, it's all cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
It's not compatible.
I know. We got a new skin for our food memory card. It's like Overwatch. I guess I'll put our plastic in there. Can't really read that.
Hey, we're not. Hey,
That's fine. I think now if we talk to Sheffy, she should be well and good, pretty fucked up.
Hi, I'm.
What's on your recipe card
What's
now?
on your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipes.
Yeah!
It looks like.
Oh no!
Apparently. Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage.
Poor Sheffy.
You don't look so good.
We're monsters.
Nothing that can be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery.
Jeez. Hi, Chopties. Yeah, we gave our waifu a virus. We gave poor Sheffy a virus. How you doing? Feels bad. It feels really bad. I don't like it at all. Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Not while I'm a boss.
Nice. Now she's got an even better attitude. I love it. I don't like your
I
food.
don't like your food.
I like your face.
Nice.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Yeah? How about I stop you stopping me stopping you?
Then
Can't stop her.
I guess I'd have to stop you stopping me stopping you stopping me?
You're a snake. Yes.
You don't look so good.
I'm a chef.
That's nice. What about your...
I'm a chef.
She's the
Yes?
chef.
I'm a chef.
She's the chef. For sure. Hi, Senator. How you doing? What else do we have?
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Fork.
Yes? And the trays?
And fork. Trays.
Will the machine work without you? What? That doesn't really answer my question.
Anyway.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork. Then I...
Okay, I guess I better just put in some metal.
Why can't I...
Not while
Ciao.
Alright, so we're not quite finished here. I don't know how to deal with her.
Hey, what? How's he? Hey, how's...
I know. Lousy suicide rate. Bad times. So I think I still need to talk to Sheffy some more. Which is fine with me, because she's awesome. Realistic, she boots up fine, but then all hell goes. I almost said all hell goes to shit. That's a good phrase. I'm going to coin that. Put that on a t-shirt.
You don't... That's not... Yes?
Okay.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
That should piss her off.
Takes one to know one.
That?
What?
Oh, shit.
Will the machine...
Don't you
that... How would I... Then I guess I...
Nothing here is really helping me.
Ciao.
Knight, can you come in here and kill her for me?
Forsooth! Who
Forsooth.
wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Sheffy's sick. Oh, no! I'm gonna have her
think
put her
Sheffy the
down.
chef's come
Oh,
down
that
with something.
sucks.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This
Zounds.
shall not be allowed to continue. Foul harbinger! There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward. Stand and face me. We shall see what trial by combat makes of
Yes!
I'm sorry, I don't quite.
you. Have at thee!
Oh, wow! Top 10 anime
Well,
betrayals.
That takes care of her.
Are they both dead? That was some mutually assured destruction. I love it. Alright, I should be able to get some metal now. Metal recycled, alright. Thank you. Cool. Now what to use this on? The grate? Anything you drop down there could be lost forever. Good point.
How's that gonna get it open?
I don't know. We worked so hard to get this tray, I just assumed it was fucking magic.
I can't use it like that.
Give me a break.
Prying it open with a fork won't help.
No, you're so negative.
Prying it open with a sharp metal eating tool. Better be careful with it.
A metal tray. Finally.
Well, she seems stoked about the tray.
The vent cover above the door. It lets the air in. I can't use it. How's that?
I don't know. I know nothing.
I can't use a recyclable plastic tray. The food machine.
A metal tray. Finally.
That was not great recorded audio. That kind of broke up.
A
That's
sharp
fine.
metal eating tool. Better be.
Who says that? I'm certain the wetware cannot connect with
The
a tray.
wetware will- The
And a
wet.
fork. Plastic fork is too flimsy to be much utility for anything outside eating, and even that is debatable. True. That's true.
Realistically, I'm not going to get the.
Oh, that's right. I need to get behind the panel. That's right. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me now.
Got it.
Hey! We beat the escape room! Suicide City. 20 hours earlier.
This is it. Animus Organics.
Oh, hey, it's
Think
her.
Central's right on this
That's
one?
her.
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
Christ, you look
However,
just
if
like the
it
cop
does
from
help us
Shiva.
catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything
Sam
here.
something?
There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
What do I have? I have a jolt gun, an electroshock weapon with an output of between 2 and 8 million volts. This tool uses an ultraviolet laser to ionize a channel of air, allowing electrical charge to pass from the device to its target. Oh! I was wondering how laser beam guns work. Now I know. While intended as a compliance tool rather than a lethal weapon, care must be taken in its use to prevent accidental fatalities. This is a Traveler. The cell-issue Traveler, like the civilian models in many ways, capable of making calls and running apps. It's a phone, right? The specialized model carried by Cell possesses more powerful sensors and encryption. Traveler sonograph is picking up very little ambient activity in the building.
Hey, Lau.
Yeah?
I've lost count of the number of times the mindjackers struck.
Mindjacker.
In Newton or globally?
Now just a figure of speech. Been on the rampage for too long. But now he's in our view.
Should give us the
Thanks for the
advantage.
follow, not beer. Hope you're having a nice night. Thank you. Let's talk about mindjacking's. Weirdly, doesn't sound pervy at all, but also sounds super pervy.
At least we've managed to link the previous mindjackings to one suspect.
It's the MO. Historically, mindjackers have used some kind of
All right,
external.
I'm using my
They
funny
use
meter.
another system to extract.
I'm saying
before
that it's a
storing it in
pervy
their own
sounding
neural
word.
tissue,
So they'd need a terminal.
which is usually how we catch them.
Mindjack
It's
into some neural
conspicuous.
tissue.
But are mindjackers not behaving the same way?
No. His tools appear to be built into his own bodily wetware system. Some kind of resonance
Mindjack
imager in his
into
body,
his
maybe.
neural
Whatever
tissue,
it is,
bodily
it's
wetware.
less invasive as well.
Invasive.
Exactly. His victims suffer massive hemorrhages, but no external injuries. State of the art, but a dead giveaway.
Alright, sorry I'm such a perv, and I ruined that whole speech.
Do we have any ideas about our perp?
The fact that he's stealing data straight from living neural wiring is disturbing, but it tells us a couple of important things.
Oh?
Well, previously caught mindjackers have usually burnt out after 1 or 2 attacks. Sharing a whole other's brain worth of data is pretty taxing.
So we're looking for someone with a really specialized wetware setup in their heads. Pity that won't tell us what they look like.
The other problem is how slippery this guy is. Only fragments of appearances on camera, no clear witnesses.
Which means he's either a master of disguise,
Or there's some pretty high-up collusion to hide him. That wouldn't surprise me if he were a business hire.
still, after this many hits, he may start to slip.
Even if it's just his psyche breaking.
Weird. I wonder if that's 80s guy.
So, Central predicted our mindjacker was going to strike here.
You don't trust it?
I just don't understand how it came to that conclusion.
Obviously, we're doing our jobs right. We collect data, which Central interprets. Based on that data, it maps a pattern.
But why isn't it a pattern that we could see?
It's not only us. Central's got all of the city, the whole net to draw on.
But it won't tell us how it's come to the conclusion where the mindjacker will strike. Does it think we can't understand? Is it concealing something?
Just be glad we've got an advantage like Central.
Central.
I still
Sounds like a
like it.
Minority Report gimmick.
You
Good
don't
movie.
like that Central's predicted this, do you?
It's not how investigations are supposed to be
Old
done.
school cop. I
Admit
love
it.
it.
You're afraid your job's going to be stolen by machines. Kind of like weavers, factory workers, authors.
Just how old do you think I am? No, don't answer that. I just don't like having that key bit of information kept from me.
You need to learn to work with Central. It's not our enemy. It works for us as we work for it.
Animus Organics.
That's what the sign says. They're one of the city's largest computational biotech firms.
What do they make?
Wetware mostly. Wouldn't be grown here, probably in Eurofed.
This place is just the offices?
Regional headquarters, Central
Was
tells
this
me.
man
Do we
literally
know
just
why it
born into
predicts
the
the next
scene? He
attack
seems
will
to have
take
no
place
idea
here?
what he's doing.
It won't share that with us. Need to know. A high-tech firm like this must have secrets worth something to a mindjacker.
I'm asking these questions so you, the player, don't have to.
Wetware, huh?
Yeah. Specifically for forming neural connections between systems. The blue stuff. The nanomachines keeping the modern world running.
It's funny. When I think nanomachine, I picture tiny gears and turbines. When really, they're just bits of proteins and macromolecules.
They still perform all kinds of mechanical tasks, just smaller.
I guess I'm technically more of an expert in them than you are. I used to make them for a living.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what to do with them anymore. Organic computing, that's my field.
Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
An expensive-looking car sits on the road. If you were in a worse mood, you might be inclined to ticket it. Weird.
I always make sure this is the car we take out.
They're all the same, Charlie.
No, they're not. This one's mine. Hey, anyone there?
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
That means we have free reign of the entire building. Your colleague, Dr. Max Lau, probably the only other case officer who can put up with your method of work. A technical jack of all trades and almost as unconventional as yourself when it comes to investigation. She seems to know way more than we do. So, yeah. You'd be reluctant to say friend, as that would suggest a degree of emotional openness. You're still unprepared to allow it to anyone. Okay, thank you for the insight into my own character. Thanks. He's thinking that about himself. It's like, oh man, I'm slow, emotionally distant. Autosaves, I like those. How about a new save? Yeah, fine. So head upstairs.
The elevator's
Excuse you.
locked. Panel says authorized
It's a very
personnel only.
farty elevator
I guess
noise.
we need to find someone who counts as authorized, then.
We can call Central. We can read the news. Open laser paper stone. What is that? Techno. Oh, it's a game, I think. Paper laser stone. Are you serious? What the fuck is this? I don't know what's happening. Paper. Fuck off. AI? Rock. No! Fuck this game. You cheat! No, you cheat all the time, AI! Oh, this is awful. Draw? That's not even... Fuck off. I guess we'll have to do this all night until I... Oh, I won one! Oh, great. Well, now I have to come back. I'm down 6-1, so now I gotta come back and win. Nice. Now we're coming back. We're on the comeback trail, yo. We're doing this thing. Nice. I'm really good at this game. I'm really good at it. Weird, I can only use these a certain amount of times. Certainly it'll know. Am I supposed to count how many it has left? You have no idea what I'm going to do, loser. I'm the best. No. That's not fair. That's impossible. Just need one more, guys. No! It's all falling apart. Damn, the perfect playthrough is over. There goes that 100% run. Looks like you've run out of rocks, lasers, and paper. You must wait 1,000 seconds before you can continue. Fine. Fuck you. We'll sit here and wait. But straight away, just go to the... Oh, okay, yeah, I'll go to the website and purchase some credits. Okay, we're good. Let's go to the website. Purchase some credits. Oh, I can't even do it. Oh. What's in the news? Continuing a long-standing process of standardization, the Parliament of the European Federation has today ratified the uptake of metric time across the 64-number union. The measure, signed into law by EF Prime Minister Jacqueline Santini at... okay, hold on. At 6:52:80 or 15:40 p.m. is planned to be rolled out over the course of the next 4 years. Under the scheme, measure of the time of day is to be divided into 10 hours, each with 100 minutes made up of 100 seconds. Okay, fuck the future. Latest news. All right. Newton. Suck it. United Arab Emirates. You're getting wrecked. Bunch of losers. City of Newton, currently dry with light outbreaks of rain expected later this evening. Temperature, 12 Celsius. Oh, thank you for the Fahrenheit. I guess that hasn't been standardized yet. UV index, sure, yep. Use SPF 30. Chisiki says, a day and a night for staying indoors. Oh, great. Okay. Hold on, I can only call Leo and Central. Let's call Central.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central standing by.
Hi, Central. Well, now I'm in love with Central.
Status report, Central.
All operations within centralized emergency logistics nominal.
Oh, it's GLaDOS.
Anti-civil activity index within tolerance at 0.004. Weather forecast, dry. Highs of 12 Celsius. UV index of 8.
Less general. Updates on the case?
Data, Dr. Regis.
Okay, thanks. You don't usually make predictions on high-level cases like this, Central. What's different about this one?
Limited progress was being made through conventional investigation. To expedite the investigation, I was tasked to provide more direct oversight.
Hey, are you saying we can't do our jobs right by ourselves?
Yeah, you
I
said.
am a civic coordination AI, Dr. Regis, with responsibility for 9.4 million inhabitants. Lander of colleagues who produce no gains for the city.
Oh, yeah.
A fact which, on occasion, I would hope you would pay more attention to.
I love sassy AI. It's fine for me.
What do we know about Animus Organics?
Biotech firm, manufacturer of computational wetware and other biomechanical products. First publicly traded stock in August 2044. Currently sitting board members include...
Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. Why do we think the Mindjacker is
No, we
going
need
to
the board
strike
members.
here?
We need
The
someone with
projection
authority.
has been based upon previous targets. Using a Markov German distribution map, outlying variables can be...
Statistics aren't really my thing, Central.
You would have been unsatisfied with... It's beyond your comprehension.
I guess you're right. What made you think the Mindjacker was going to strike here?
The professionalism of the attack suggests that these are not merely random targets. Though the reasoning behind the attacks remains vague, patterns form from previous incidents. The probability of tonight's attack was sufficient that it warranted investigation.
Obviously, you're using data gathered by myself and Dr. Lau. But since we haven't found a pattern in our work, I guess that you've got more sources than us.
Correct. However, that information remains classified.
Huh, what a surprise.
You remain skeptical, Dr. Regis?
It's not how I think of detective work, Central. I don't believe human behavior is something you can just map.
2 centuries of research in probabilistic sociology would disagree.
Wow.
We'll see. What's your take on the case, Central?
An individual of unknown origin is prosecuting a global series of attacks. These involve the removal of data from the minds of victims. Invariably, the speed of the process has had a deleterious and fatal effect.
Yes, those are the facts. But what's your opinion on the matter?
All we have are facts, Dr. Regis. These must be analyzed in order to apprehend those responsible.
And that is
I was
why
just
AIs
learning
would
to
make
love.
lousy detectives.
Cell retains an investigative corps of specialists such as yourself, Dr. Regis. Your role is in no danger, you can be assured.
I never said I thought it was.
Though you may not be neurally linked, and I am unable to directly access your mental activity, a lot can be learned about an individual's thoughts by observation.
Regis out.
Hang up on your ass. Okay, that didn't really help us that much. Centralized emergency logistics. Class 4 information, larceny with composite harm to health of individual targets. Mindjacking. Yep. Beginning in March 2087, a string of data theft attacks have been carried out within Newton. I thought they said it was a global attack. Anyway. Using a process of resonant modulation with subjects' neural wetware, the data contents of individual victims' brains are being destructively removed with fatal consequences to targets. 18 victims. Unknown. Okay, so it's more... I see. Identity of the perpetrator. Not known. Subject appears exceptionally skilled at infiltration and may have inside help from larger sponsor. Case specialists Regis and Lau are assigned to compile all available data on Mindjacker's activity, including investigation of latest targets for analysis by Central. Sure, that is the plot. Whoa!
What the hell?
Agreed. Holy shit. Anything to say?
Lau.
You okay? Don't give me that cute snarky grin when you know that.
Let me know if you...
We'll do.
Oops, damn it!
Hey,
Keep misclicking.
Yeah?
That body on the sidewalk.
We need to take a look at it. That would have been a long fall.
Let me know if you...
We'll do, Regis.
I wish this was an excuse me, an arrow. Just keep misclicking.
What'd you find?
A security card. This man was custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our Mindjacker's target then.
Still, I don't think this was an accident.
I wish that was an
We need to
actual
find out
Wilhelm
what's
scream.
going on here.
Man is the victim of a long drop, but from where and why? Fortunately, nobody was inside the car when the fall happened. You're pretty sure, at least. That the right tools would be too dangerous to go digging through the wreckage. It's not really a wreckage. It's more a stain, but I get you.
A security access card with a holographic patch. A security...
Really?
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central standing by.
Central, we have a bystander casualty. Doesn't appear to have been mind-jacked, so it may be unrelated. Still.
A most troubling turn of events.
That's an understatement.
This is,
also an
after all,
opinion.
an unexpected variable.
An unexpected... A man is dead, Central.
And as a result,
You should love
probability
variables.
projections have become
Scientists
less
love
stable.
variables.
Proceed with caution, Dr. Regis.
Regis out.
Well, I guess we got what we needed. Controls for summoning the elevator, keycard. Sure, naturally. Well, we got the item. Thank you,
It's
stranger.
unlocked floor 26 for us.
Must be where its owner was working.
All video games should work that way. Some random guy should fall out of the sky and splat. And hey, this is the key I need. Thank you.
Damn it all.
Burns all around the planar nodes and his wetware wiring. Yeah, this is our mindjacking victim.
Central was right.
The attack
Curses.
was recent, maybe minutes ago. The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the street.
There's only one other way out of here. To the roof. We need to get up there before he escapes again.
Actually, I think we're going to waste some time in this room first.
Hello? Do you know what time it is?
I actually don't.
Sorry. Wrong. I think I found the office manager's contact.
See if he'll help us. Remember, be consistent when you're talking to him.
I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I'm just calling people.
What? Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Be
Mr.
consistent when I'm
Atwood,
talking
my
to
name
him?
is Dr. Regis. I'm an investigator for
Interesting.
Cell.
What? I mean, what's happened?
It's an emergency. There's some trouble at your office. That's true.
We're investigating a serious incident in your workplace. I need to ask you a few questions.
Oh, Nuke, what happened?
Yeah, we need access to the roof,
We
yo.
need to get up to the roof from your office. We have reason to believe someone we're pursuing has made their way up.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm the one with the code, but management's ordered me not to let people up there.
Come on, dude.
That's why we've got the lock in the first place.
That's fair, but also bad guys. Be consistent, she said, so I'm going to go with middle all the way, since I started middle.
This is a serious incident, Mr. Atwood. Time is slipping away, and a serial killer might be as well.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
We need your assistance to bring him in. Do you think you'll be able to help us?
Sure. I'll do what I can.
Thank you, man.
You want the roof code? It's 6167.
Thanks.
Cool.
Other Cell agents may contact you later for more information.
Sure. No problem.
That was easy.
His ID badge says Gerbach, Avery. He's an HR supervisor.
If the mindjacker's in corporate espionage, it's a pretty strange target.
Yeah, HR.
Have Central run his data. See if it can flag anything.
I think I have to do that.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central standing by.
Much as I hate to say it, it looks like you were right, Central. We've got a mindjacking victim in the offices.
Avery Gerbach, 32,
Boom, swoosh.
regional HR supervisor.
3 points.
That's correct.
Central
As
over
expected,
Regis.
attack patterns are matching probability mapping.
It doesn't look like the mindjacker's gotten far. There's only one other way out besides the elevator.
Please continue your investigation. Swift resolution of this case will greatly enhance civic welfare.
Regis out.
It's like Detroit. Public opinion go up. Plaque identifying ownership of the office. Roy Atwood, HR operations manager. This must be who's in charge of this floor. Oh, we went right to the correct floor, rather. Apparently the owner of this cube has gone home already, naturally. From Roy Atwood, there's a time and place for the trance, and it's not up on the roof. Yes, it's private, but it's also extremely dangerous. Therefore, management's asked me to keep the roof access locked, unless it's an emergency. FYI, trance cravings do not count as emergencies, Seriously, Avery, you're great at your job, but you need help. Oh, man. Roy Atwood. Just wanted to help his boy. What is with those footsteps? Why are you right in front of me? Okay, I don't want to make up it right now, Lau. Let's do that later. Animus. Customer relations received public statements. The management of Animus Organics would like to remind colleagues not to make statements to the press regarding product safety. Investigation into recent high-profile exponential wetware growth, or gray goo, accidents is underway and will be released when completed. Central. From... Oh, this is our Central. Central really is quite global. Please be aware that tomorrow's midday UV exposure index is expected to peak at 8. Your genetic background indicates a propensity to melanoma. Please take extra care in order to maintain long-term health. The Newton centralized government advises you to restrict outdoor movement to after sunset except where vital. Weird. From Salman Kutub. Congratulations. Hey man, just wanted to say, big congrats on the engagement. She's a real swell girl, and I know you guys are going to be so happy together. Catch you after work at the den. Cool, guys. Cool. Bunch of cool bros. Alright. How is business? You have no idea whether these charts mean the company's doing well or be going bust. Amongst all the economics and business speak, the only word you recognize is wetware. I wonder how their EBITDA is. I know what it is. I remember it, okay? You don't have to baby me, game. Just because I forget every code as soon as I see it, every time.
Come on, we've almost caught up with him.
Hey, it's 80s.
The Mindjacker!
Freeze! Cell agents!
Okay. I guess we'll be consistent again. Drop the weapon.
Lay down your weapon and put your hands above your head.
Does that ever work?
Sometimes. It was worth a try.
That's funny. You're under arrest, sir. We're cell agents.
Cell doesn't appreciate people shooting at its agents.
If you cut it out, maybe we'll put in a good word for you.
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest on suspicion of illegal trafficking of neural data,
murder,
breaking and entering, and homicide.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Let's not forget shooting at
I think he only speaks bullets.
The only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
He's trying to say hello with bullets. Oh, there he goes. Okay, bye.
What?
Yeah, Nani? Oh, you never see a jetpack coming, especially when he wasn't wearing one. Team Rocket's blasting off again.
What? He had lifting gear?
He's escaping by aerostat.
Just say jetpack,
Our mindjacking
we all know what it
suspect has
is.
fled the scene by air.
Interceptors dispatched. Belcorp officers have arrived on scene at Animus. Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke it. We were so close.
Should have called back up way ahead of now, but fine.
Lau,
Max. Are you okay? Oh, Jesus.
What? Huh?
Were you sleeping on duty?
Sleep? No, I was trancing. For work, of course.
Dr. Lau was submitting her case report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
I feel like that was a big
No
lie.
records have been found of such a vehicle.
What?
Radar and air traffic records show no aerostat present at that time, and no communications traffic has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into central systems is implausible.
Are you saying we're lying?
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you are advised to pursue other lines of inquiry.
If you say so. Something's going on here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is an investigation, after all. Same news. Head control escape. It's never too late? What does that mean?
One of Central's fisheye cameras. Someone has covered it in tape.
Interesting. Better not. They're already starting to suspect it's your fault the cameras needed to be replaced 4 times in a year. Sure, maybe.
I spend as little time as I can working on there. That's how I get results.
You're the man, dude. Oh, it's a picture of me and my wife. Viksha and Charlie, me. 2066. Very nice. I know that. Oh, it's null. That's who. It is very important, God, that you download and activate this package in a secure location as soon as possible. Tell no one. Lives depend on it. Well, I better do it. Download the data package to your traveler. You're unsure who this might be. An informant, perhaps? As much as you dislike the cloak and dagger approach they've requested, you'll take any help you can get right now. Okay. From Dr. V. Santiago. Hey Charlie, why you hogging Lao so much? The rest of us need a wirehead on cases as well. I can probably guess why you're not letting go of her. Well, hey! But seriously, man, give the rest of us a turn. Ew. Perf. VFR Medical received functional wetware. Dr. Regis, as per our discussion at your last checkup, you have still not opted for enhanced neuroconnective wetware. While not yet critical, please remember that your work will be increasingly difficult as support for non-wetware systems is phased out. You mean like eyes and hearts and stuff? From Fulcrum Admin. Fixed cost. Charles Regis, your monthly payment of $8,100 for the rental of the Tier 42 Northwest Balcony Garden has been processed. Approval for continued use granted by E. Vargas, centralized ADM. Thank you for your continued contribution to the city's green skyline. What a nice dude. That's a lot of money, I think. From Central, Dr. Regis, the optical feed from your office is no longer functional. Based on past examples of your behavior, I believe it likely to be your own hand. While you may object to perceived surveillance, please recall that this is for your safety and that of other cell staff. Dr. Giel Vanderwall. Apparently my previous answer was unclear. No, I will not help you with your investigations, despite your crude threats. If you continue to make baseless accusations about any supposed ties I'm alleged to have with organized crime, you shall be hearing from my lawyers. From Dr. Petra Westmall. From Baxter. I'm afraid it doesn't look good regarding Baxter. Central's approved the parole. Don't take it personally. It's not like they ignored your input, but, well, you're not exactly going to be the most objective person after what he did to you and your wife, are you? Excuse me? Some guy's getting paroled after doing bad shit to me and my wife? That would piss me right off. Not a fan. Oh, look at this.
You've reached Size, Cybernetics, and Ceramics. Hello? Hey, I know someone's there. I can hear breathing. If it's you punk kids again, I'm gonna run a trace on your number.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have a little...
That's weird that this actually called a number. That had to have been just put in there sort of randomly, right?
You've reached Sal's Cyborg Parts and Repair Emporium. I'm sorry, but our offices are now closed. If it's an emergency,
There can't be thousands of these, right?
Malfunctioning cyborg pod. Oh, good. I thought we got disconnected. Hello?
God, how many are there?
Oh, hey, you finally called back. You know, I'm really have been waiting for you, but I'm going through a tunnel right now. I'll have to call you back. Bye.
Bye.
All our operators are currently occupied. Your
Block
call is
watch.
important to us. Thank you for your vigilance.
Hey, salut, t'es bien sur le répondeur d'Antoine Richard. Je suis
A French
désolé,
fellow.
je n'ai pas pu répondre. Alors laisse-moi un message ou rappelle-moi plus tard. Ciao.
Arigato, sir.
I have been waiting all day for you to call me. Look, I have this amazing story to tell you. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, don't hang up.
Okay, yeah, these are definitely just... There's a lot of them. I would love to hear them all, but not gonna do that. Look, I ran through all the rabbinical jokes in the Shiva. Okay, we can move on. Waste chute. If something needs to be destroyed for confidentiality reasons, this is where it goes. Anything in here is gone forever. After thorough scrutiny by Central, no doubt. Yeah.
Hey, Lau.
I thought that was in reference to Lao. What do we do now?
Got any ideas where we can look next?
I thought you were supposed to be the lead on this case.
I was thinking the same.
We could look into that other lead. What was his name?
God, you're
Gil
both terrible.
Vanderwall?
Yeah, that's the one.
I thought Vanderwall made
He
it
did
pretty
send me a
clear
nasty
he
email.
wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled him. Tact is apparently not your strong point.
I like to speak my mind.
I'll contact him and see if he's more open to persuasion. He might cooperate if you're not there threatening him with physical injury.
He's a dyed-in-the-wool felon. He deserves worse.
But if he can help us...
All right. See what you can do.
Victim.
Looks like we found our latest casualty.
Damn it. Why him, though?
I was wondering the same thing. We're assuming the Mindjacker's a data thief. The usual MO would be to target valuable info he can sell on the black market.
But this guy, he was an HR administrator.
Apparently a very good one, but not the kind who'd be let in on company secrets.
We'll just have to ask the Mindjacker when we catch him.
Naturally.
Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
Number of cables run directly into the building's electrical and data flow systems from Lau's desk. Apparently her customized wetware gear sometimes requires tremendous resources, and she doesn't care how many of the building's technicians complain about her pulling floors open.
Trying to tidy Lau's desk for her is a battle lost before it's even fought. That's what she says. Like it was something from the Art of War.
Yep. So we just leave now?
The data package attached to that message. Whoever sent it wants me to open it in a private place. Hopefully it contains something that'll help us get to the Mindjacker, but I'm still suspicious.
She's hungry, I'm sure, but she's getting fat as well, so she'll be fine.
The data package, hopefully it can...
I guess I'll go someplace private. Lots going on here. Let's see. We know the time one. Ooh, sexy. That can't still be the current score. No, time has to move on. Notices cascade across the board. You dislike the way they need to move all of the time and believe that it reflects the short attention span people have in this city. I mean, like everywhere on planet Earth, currently. Let's go talk to Santiago and Preston. Though you can tolerate Dr. Santiago's opinions, it looks like Dr. Preston's the only one in the office. He'd rather avoid another sermon in the merits of centralized government. Oh boy. You don't mind Santiago, but aren't too keen on Preston. Everything he says or does seems to be a slavishly obedient attempt to stay in line with Central. Not even Central cares that much. Sabotaging the camera in your own office is one thing, but people might seriously question you if you start vandalizing the ones in the hallway, naturally. Who's this guy? You look like you're having a tough go.
One of Central's fisheye cameras. Hey kid, you alright? They picked this guy up last night. He's got something in his wiring that might be contagious. I guess that means I'm safe, but still, poor kid.
Poor kid. Did you get some,
Hey kid. I can't open it here. Central sees everything in this...
Can't help this kid with anything? Doesn't look like it. Save. It's been a while. Bam. Go to the lab, I suppose.
Locked. Dr. Santiago must be working on something he doesn't want me seeing.
This door leads to Cell's surgical lab. It seems to currently be occupied. Oh my god, how many Roombas do you need? Just an army of Roombas. I just left without saying bye to Lau. Guess I go to my balcony. Hang out with a tree. Fulcrum Tower. That is a big-ass tower.
When people worry, there's always something they find to help them.
This whole guy is
Drinking,
very Blade Runner.
the trance,
Lots of Blade
even
Runner
God
going on in this.
sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past.
Actually, no, this is more like, do androids dream of electric sheep than so much Blade Runner. This was a big thing in the book. He cared for a sheep, I think. Or did he have a goat? I can't remember. But, yeah, he had a real one, a real live one. And people were like, holy shit, you got a real live thing? And he was like, yep, sure do. And he was all proud of it because it was alive, not a crazy robot. Or maybe he kept it a secret. I can't really recall. Been a while, guys. Been a while. Not even having to glance for a moment, these words are etched in a memory deeper than anything else. Victor Regis, beloved wife, friend to all that lives. August 2034, January 2067. Think of us not as engineers, but as artists. Better not move it. That's where it ought to be. Sure.
I'm not climbing that. It's sickly enough as it is.
Yeah, looks like it's doing fine.
It took a lot of work to make, but it was worth it. This engineered tree is the kind of memorial I think she'd appreciate.
Engineered.
Here goes nothing.
Dr. Regis.
Yes?
Hey, it's the Outsider. Oh.
Regis? Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat.
Thanks for
It's
coming to
like
my
it
secret
just
spot
vanished.
unannounced.
So I thought I'd better give you a heads up.
Do you mind? I was in the middle of something. How did you find me?
Central told me you'd be here, at Fulcrum Tower. Also, it said, stop turning your traveler off.
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the balconies much?
It is a memorial.
Take a look at the plaque.
Victor Regis, beloved... Oh, Regis, this is... I'm sorry, Charlie, I didn't know.
You wouldn't have. I don't tell anyone about it.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
I guess she's not buried here. That's news to me, but alright. Trey, thanks for the Larucky lurks. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good day today. Having a nice night.
We were married for 4 years.
I'm sorry it couldn't last.
We met in our professions. She was a engineer as well.
You didn't have kids?
My previous work, well, it left both of us infertile. We had embryos prepared through IVF, but we never got to using them.
I'm really sorry. I remember reading... It was Baxter, wasn't it?
Don't push it, Dr. Lau.
Well,
Sorry.
I do want to know about him, that's for sure.
She isn't buried up here. She was processed, like anyone else.
I see.
The tree's special, though. I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
No, made. It's a cross of Chrysophyllum caneto and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But you're doing it for her.
Makes it all worth it.
That's kind of cool and weird. He put her DNA in the, quote, junk DNA of the tree? That's kind of weird.
You're right, though. This place is very expensive.
Kind of neat, though.
Why do you think I live in a pod in the southeast?
Interesting
Barrow?
way to be.
I didn't know that was where you lived
Live
either.
on after
I think
death?
I figured out why you went off the grid to come up here tonight. You heard about Baxter, didn't you?
They let a monster like that walk.
They didn't parole him because they approve of what he did. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful. With a governor jammed in his limbic system, well, he won't be the same man. He can't even imagine hurting anyone again.
Even if it were completely true, I know that there is absolutely no way I could forgive him.
On the bright side, he'd probably be pretty mad at you too. Well, if he could have thoughts like that anymore without falling over and puking,
You're a weird
you put
person,
him away.
Lau.
and that counts for something. I know it's not exactly normal for you to open up, but if you want someone to talk to,
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so. We better get going.
I want to hear that,
You coming?
Yeah, just a minute.
I just need a moment to think, Max. A little privacy. It's why I came up here in the first place.
I understand, Charlie. I'll be in the car. I'll see how long I can stall Central.
Max,
Yes?
Nothing.
That's all right, Charlie. I understand. I'll be in the car.
I can't ask for her help in this. I'm not even sure what this is yet.
You are alone, as requested?
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C, 1448D-E.
Excuse me?
Yeah, right. Your stomach lurches as you recognize the image. You know them, you've seen them before, but you hadn't remembered them by number. Whoever is calling you has 4 embryo containers, your own.
What about them?
They were removed from the El Rasis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615 on the 11th of November 2065.
What the fuck?
They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Viksha Regis. They were frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my kid? My embryos?
My babies!
You are about to meet with a contact, Gil Vanderwall. In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model. You will secure it for us. Further instructions will follow.
What if I refused? Yeah, I mean, well, I'm gonna smashy your embryos.
What if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time.
Here we go. No!
1 is gone. 3 remain. Do it quickly. Your legacy is in jeopardy.
My babies. Conflict brews in your mind and in your heart. Giving it into blackmail like this would be the antithesis of everything you stand for, both as an agent of the law and as a human being. On the other hand, you cannot bring yourself to risk a small part of the legacy that you've worked for so many years to maintain.
To save the lives of our children? I think I can accept that.
Okay. Are we going to be on the rails with this? Are we not going to get a choice?
So, despite the incident at Animus, I may have some good news. We might have a break in that string of mindjackings.
Vanderwall agreed to talk.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
He couldn't hold out forever. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
This is a long game, too, by the way, guys.
Dr. Regis.
It's about 10-12 hours.
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network. It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin. Evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening at the...
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau. Your vehicle has been rerouted. Please seek an expedient resolution to the situation. Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
Oh, we're right here. I like that that visual of the car driving down the highway. Very what they're going for with this whole aesthetic in this game. I mentioned Blade Runner and shit before, but that's definitely an intent. And it's a good intent. It's a thing you should copy, because it's awesome. And this isn't really a copy. It's a little less gritty and grimy than Blade Runner was.
Supposedly, these things are interactive, if you're wired.
Considering joining the present day, aren't you, Regis?
Advertising. It's all the same crap wherever you are.
Looks like some lady's shirt is coming off in that advertisement. Lau's like, tits. You can see the tits. Even the drones are helping to evacuate commuters from the station. From down on the ground, that type of drone's unreachable. That's part of its purpose. Well, sure.
I always make sure this...
They're all the...
No, they're not.
Can we just leave?
Hey, we.
I know.
Nah, that's a job for the corpsemen.
Empty platforms at this time of night. Sure sign that something's gone terribly wrong. But reassuringly that the corpsemen on the scene have begun evacuation.
Sir, over here.
Hey, what's up, pal?
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpseman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not yet, but we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well, it's another one, sir.
Another...
Damn it,
bomber.
sorry. I'm very heavy on my mouse. I didn't mean to skip that.
Are you the one who spotted him?
No, sir. Central marked him when he tripped the sensor. Apparently, his genome was flagged on a watch list.
They can profile potential suicide bombers by their DNA?
Certain kinds.
Central locked
What?
down the trains.
That's
and started
insane.
An evacuation.
Fuck off.
It looks like he panicked and holed up in one of them.
Anyone in danger? Any hostages?
Central's not mentioned any in the case file. That either means there aren't any,
Or it doesn't consider them sufficiently important. Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
Ooh.
Sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a biobomber. The explosives are made of... They are his
Oh.
bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor.
Hey, he knew something that she didn't know. That's good.
What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got any human shields. I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What?
Yeah, what, Nani? I want to talk him down, right?
Neutralized is a vague term. I'm gonna try to talk him down.
Regis?
It sounds like he's hesitating. I may be able to exploit that, but just in case, get to high ground.
Alright, let's do our best here.
You probably know what you're doing.
I'm not going to do any
Signal
resets.
is hope.
Whatever happens, happens.
Don't fire until you hear me say it.
Hope. Got it.
Keep the public away, and run one more check for bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Will Central approve of this?
We don't have time to wait and find out. Wish me luck.
Central should know about this already. Oh, he's got the polio gear
Hello?
on.
Who's there? I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
Heathen. The sight is distressingly familiar. The brace, the weakened bones, the signs of tampering, and a young man that brings back memories long buried. It seems that the best hope would be to leverage what you know about him, try to find some common ground. I don't know shit about him. You sound American? Okay.
You sound like you're from America. Am I right? Texas, I'd guess.
Yes, you're right.
I thought so. I grew up there myself, near Fort Worth.
Great.
What part do you hail from?
Houston.
I can remember what it's like out there. It's part of why I came here in the first place. I'm Dr. Regis, by the way. Some folk call me Charlie.
Thomas Beckett.
Like the saint.
He does not
Nice
sound
to
like
meet
he's
you
from
all,
Texas
Thomas.
at all. He, Regis is putting on the Texas now that he mentioned Texas, but he doesn't particularly sound Texan either. It's funny though. Yeah, tell me what happened.
So, how do you like the city?
It's a wretched
That's
den
not
of
what I
sin,
said, but okay.
like Sodom or Gomorrah.
Well, it's not my favorite, but I wouldn't go that far. I take it you're not here as a tourist.
I'm here to do my duty and strike a blow for the Lord.
Really? We're a long way out from the war here. Whole other continent, in fact.
Yes, I know. But now I'm surrounded, and I must make use of what I have. The fire within me.
How's the scoliosis? Well, it's not great.
How's the scoliosis?
What?
And the osteoporosis, the rickets, and the diabetes.
How do you...
It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
That's the thing.
It's a test of our faith. Only the truly worthy who can...
It shows just how little the Gengineers who made you cared about your health. They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. The fact that you're a living, feeling, thinking human was merely an inconvenience.
She sure took her time.
Regis, I'm in position. Visibility good, 0 crosswind. Standing by.
There have been times when I've lost.
Not sure how he heard that. He doesn't have a wiring or anything, but okay.
One of them.
Hope. Hope, shoot him, kill him dead. Be consistent. That seems to be what they ask of me more often than not.
I used to work with guys like you a whole lifetime ago.
The Lord's warriors?
Something like that. Kids who'd been altered, weaponized youth. You've grown up with so many health problems, groomed since birth for a noble sacrifice. But this, does this seem like the glorious role?
Detroit copied this scene, by the way.
It is my duty to
Just
God
with, robots.
to sacrifice myself.
In an empty transit station, thanks to a piece of bad luck?
This wasn't where I was supposed to go. But even the original target, it doesn't seem to fit with God's plan. But if I agreed to go with you, I'd have failed in my duty.
No, you're fine.
I'd just be a prisoner in a strange land.
For the Lord hears the needy and does not despise his own people who are prisoners. Psalm 69, verse 33.
Nice.
You're right. Wherever I am, I'm always in the Lord's sight.
There are more ways to do his work than destruction. We can help you find it. We can probably even fix your bones.
All right. I shall not resist.
Thomas, you've made a wise
All right.
choice.
Nice.
More importantly, you've made it for yourself.
I want an achievement for
Corpsman,
that, damn it.
The
I
suspect
saved
is
him.
surrendered. Take him into custody. Carefully.
Yes, Doctor.
Don't talk to him.
Regis, that was amazing. Central's going to be pissed, though. That was a huge risk.
Screw Central. Come on. We've got work to do. The Corpsman can handle it here.
Yeah, with a little help from the bomb squad.
Come on, Lau. We did a good job. Fission. It's weird these numbers started at 10.
So, Vanderwall finally agreed to cooperate?
Yep, said he could give us a head start on the minejacker.
We'd better not keep the man waiting then.
I thought I wasn't supposed to be here for this. He hates my guts. The dock on the wall where the autonomous vacuum cleaner gets its power and offloads its waste. There's a notice above it. This is going to be important. Excuse me, I got hiccups. This happens when I drink this particular beverage. Whew. The dock on the wall where the management thanks you for allowing the sanitation machinery and staff to continue the work by not obstructing the docks. These stations are for the use of custodial equipment only. We're totally going to block that later.
I don't get the appeal of this cubist stuff.
It floats.
Looks more like abstract impressionism to me. A
Naturally.
classic piece by Chandler, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, that's a lot less impressive when you can call up a search inside your head.
Bam.
You've never struck me as much of an art lover.
I'm not so keen on this kind of thing. The mag coil keeping it floating, however.
I just stole a thing. It's mine now.
An adjustable magnetic coil, previously used to keep a piece of art floating in the air.
Okay. Janitorial drone patrols the hallways, executing its adaptive planning software to track down dirt.
Hey, open up. It's Regis.
What a dick.
Nope, that's not going to work.
Ooh, we're at room 2B. Near Automata, reference? Probably not. Probably not. Access pad for the door. If you're not the owner, then this is where you let them know you've arrived. Okay.
Vanderwall, you there?
He's dead.
You sure he's in?
He's
He
dead.
told us to meet him here.
He's way dead.
Central hasn't logged any departures from this floor since this morning either.
Mm-hmm. Anything new here, by the way? Oh, okay. Hungarian artists to visit Newton. The world-renowned father-daughter art team of Tibor and Cami Puskas will be bringing their exhibition to the city of Newton this summer as part of the European Federation's Cultural Ambassador Program. Known for their pioneering fusion of classical styles with the interactivity of the trance, the pair rose to global attention after the EF Arts Minister Jerome Jurgen became so overwhelmed with emotion that he had to be placed into a coma to recover. It was an epiphany, he told Chishiki, that's a tough one, as though all of my life I've been missing something I hadn't known I lacked, and this was the diagram showing the void in my soul. Other viewers have reported similarly transformative experiences, though skeptics believe that these may simply have to do with more direct neural programming possible through the trance than with the art itself. They're just jealous that they're not wired, replied the duo when this was suggested. Okay, sure. Soccer, right? More rain. It's tough to take.
We haven't got time for this, Gil.
I don't think he's answering.
None of you suspect murder right now? Even the buildings look lazy and decadent. Okay, guess we'll magnet
That's not
this
going
thing.
to fit.
Well, it did talk to us sternly, I guess.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
The mindjacking
Give me an
case.
update on the mindjacking case.
Labs come back with the report on the body at Animus.
We can definitely link that one to our investigation.
Same MO. Victim was wired, brain burnt, but not consistent with a straightforward murder. More like a rapid, intrusive, and destructive brain scan.
So we're still going with memory theft rather than elaborate assassinations.
Exactly. No conclusive patterns on targets, I'm afraid. Vanderwall said he would give us a lead on the next victim, though.
So much for him retiring from organized crime. How are you holding up?
I'm okay. A little hungry.
I meant
You're
about
weird.
what happened at the station.
Nothing happened.
I think you did the hard work on that one.
That's correct.
Don't let it go to your head, though. That bomber. He was American, wasn't he?
He certainly had the
Yeah,
accent.
none of us
Sounded
are
Texan.
American.
Did you know him?
We have
Dr. Lau,
purely non-American
Texas
accents,
is an enormous
obviously.
place. I do not happen to know every single other person who lived there. And besides, I left well before he would have been born.
Do you ever regret doing that?
Not for a second. Especially after seeing how it's gotten now.
There's more to what was between you and that kid, wasn't there? Like you said, you never met him before, but it seemed personal to you.
You're very perceptive, Dr. Lau. It's useful for an investigator.
You want me to stop asking?
There's a reason that kids like him, and hundreds others, exist. It's not because the seditionists thought that weaponizing the human body was the biggest innovation since air power, but the engineers that got to make these kids, for whatever reason, didn't say no.
Regis,
You could say I knew him too well, inside and out. That is what bothers me.
Interesting.
You've got a brain for wetware systems, right?
Don't you mean full of wetware systems?
This isn't just me being offensive. Can you have a word with the door controls?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh man, we need to throw some goop on it.
Got it.
Okay, you don't need any goop.
I reset the password. It's now password one.
I'm just glad you're on our side
Just
now.
like all my passwords.
Damn straight. I could probably make a lot more money if I turned to crime.
Let's go
Hey,
turn to
Max.
crime.
What's up?
Any luck with the Mindjacker's airship?
Still nothing. Like I said, it just vanished.
And Central still claims there wasn't anything there at all.
But we saw it, Regis.
Exactly. Something's not right. I wonder if Central's hiding something.
Why do you hate Central, Charlie?
What? I don't hate Central.
You're always arguing with it. I've seen you sabotage more cameras than anyone. It does so much for Newton. The city runs like a well-oiled machine.
Maybe, but I think it's working in inappropriate areas.
What would count as inappropriate for a city coordinator?
Like this. Fundamentally, policing is a human matter. Machines and synthetics don't commit crimes. I don't expect them to be able to understand how perpetrators think and act.
So, you're old-fashioned. You'd rather not talk about it. Maybe later?
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
She is super cute, by the way.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
Crushing on Max. Oh, you're a robo-maid?
Gail, you in here? Oh, excuse us, miss. I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau.
She's a
We're
robot.
cell agents.
Big robot.
Miss, are you all right?
Regis, this is a synth. The look on your face is priceless. It's a very expensive one, but it's still a synth. And apparently out of charge.
Something else about it bothers me more.
It's really sexy.
I know. I sure hope that isn't blood.
Oh, word. Yeah, that too. Top of the line food machine.
This one makes its plates out of porcelain.
And in a place like this, I'll bet it doesn't even have protein mash on its menu.
Hi, I'm Sheffy.
Sheffy!
What can I get for you?
Yay, I missed you, Sheffy.
What are you?
I'm Sheffy, your friendly food helper.
All right, what's this machine you come in?
This masterpiece is the THE Foods Gourmand Range Comestible Synthesizer. It's the best thing since sliced bread, which it even makes.
Sounds like it's trying too hard to be helpful.
I like helping. Helping is fun.
What's on the menu?
If you're feeling peckish, I could whip up some quail's eggs and white
What?
wine sauce. Or how about some nice tarte à l'orange?
Sounds better than what mine can do.
Or if you want some of Mr. Gill's favorite, I can always make toaster pastries.
Toaster pastries. It's too bad they couldn't say Pop-Tarts.
Can you make Texas strip dumplings?
The best.
My grandma would contest that. Can you make beef fajitas?
Oh, here we go.
Good choice.
How would you know? You never have to eat it.
I think I need to get me one of this model.
Yeah, dude.
Never mind.
Bye.
No. Talk more. More
Hi,
foods.
Can you make chicken hacienda?
Of course.
How? I just made it up.
I can extrapolate what it involves based on your request, tone of voice, and dietary habits.
That's
Sounds
bullshit.
like it's more and more worth its price.
Can you make chicken
I can
Oh, there's not more?
Never mind.
Hi, what?
What's the difference between you and the one I've got at home, the J115?
Oh, I'm much newer. My dynamic protein stereolithography system means
Stereolithography?
I can make nearly anything. I've got so much more flavor treatment. I can make just about any taste you desire.
What if I wanted some of that protein slop that mine makes?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
That's funny.
How about some truffles?
Truffles.
It's a snob then.
It is a snob.
How much did you set the Vanderwalls back then?
I'm only 410,000 quanta from all good retailers.
That's more than I make in a year.
These people can apparently afford the finer things.
Let's hate them and not worry about them.
Can you make...
Sure can. American style.
That'll do.
Extra sauce.
You bet.
Protein complex A or B.
Pardon?
What protein complex do you want me to make the meat out of?
Beef?
Beef.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any real beef.
Can you make barbecue? That'll... You...
Protein.
Pardon?
What protein?
Guess we're done.
Never mind.
Bye!
Why do we need a fridge?
Is this refrigerator locked? Who the hell locks a refrigerator?
Why do you need
Maybe
one?
they've got really expensive tastes.
No, you-
Although they've got
whatever.
the food machine as well. Perhaps they've got something else in there.
Large refrigerator is a combination lock built into the door. Oh, here we go. Studier Baki. Comm terminal. I forgot my password. Our special place. Okay. I'll worry about that later.
It'd take a long time to get through all of that.
They've got a refined taste in wines, I imagine.
Actually, no. They're all either a couple of years old or fabricated.
Weird. Maybe they're doing something to the wine.
Like what?
Well, say they were also adding amphetamines to it, for example.
Is that a thing?
If they accidentally ruined it, it'd be better if it was a cheaper wine.
Okay, weird.
Howdy, partner. What can I get y'all?
No, you're no chefy. What are you, drinky? Who are you?
What do you do here then?
Why, I'm the bartender. I fix up
And
drinks for
also,
the fine folk
state
who
of
live
your
here.
fucking avatar.
Anything else?
Anything else? Heck, drinks is a whole lot of stuff to know. Why, I'm the foremost expert on fine drinking in these here parts.
So if anyone wanted to know what to put into a drink,
They'd come to me, sure as shooting.
vodka, on the rocks, twist of lime.
Regis?
Fine. Make it.
Attaboy.
There's been a bit of an incident. You don't happen to have seen what went on.
Hey, mister. I don't just go blabbing my customers' secrets like that.
He's bluffing. He never saw anything. You're just bitter you never left that wall.
Hey, it's a fine job I have here. I ain't seen nothing since Mr. Vanderwall got his wine out of the rack this evening.
There's been a bit of an incident. You don't happen to have seen what went on.
Hey, mister. I don't just go blabbing.
He's bluffing. You're just...
Hey, I ain't seen nothing since Mr. Vanderwall got his wine out of the rack this evening.
Vodka.
Read.
Fine. I'll speak to you.
I'll keep...
Okay. Antiquated PC terminal built into an even older musical
Talk
instrument.
about anachronisms. I bet this thing still uses magnetic memory.
Can you breach it?
Sorry, no can do. Anything before wetware isn't compatible with my wiring.
I guess that's one way of making it more secure. Hello?
I think I know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, it needs to be charged.
That's a very...
Jealous?
She's not my type. What do you think they use her for?
They may be married, but I wouldn't put it past them using her for other things than cleaning.
Well, yeah. Same, bro.
There's a product marker on its back. S&S Synthetics.
They're not showing up on a net search. Maybe Vanderwall has more info on his terminal?
Good idea. We can see if we can get their help in extracting more from this machine.
See? I'm not just a pretty face.
Up the stairs we go.
Jesus Christ.
Gracious.
What the hell happened in here?
That's...
Did someone get to Vanderwall
Is
before
that a
he could
hand?
talk?
Maybe it's a domestic gone bad?
I think it's a hand. The blackmailer said nothing about this, possibly didn't even expect this themselves. Still, you need to find what they demanded before the whole apartment is picked apart by forensic drones. True.
We should check around first.
What?
We need to get a look at it ourselves, before the crime scene people wreck it.
Okay.
Good idea.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Yes.
Who are you, and what have you done with Charlie Regis?
No, you're right.
What do you mean?
You're unusually cavalier today. You got something on your mind?
No, I'm only stealing shit.
I know you don't usually care what Central thinks about regulations, but...
It would help us.
This time, I think it could help us get a lead on our investigation. Besides, all the time we waste, the mindjacker may have found their next victim.
I like this, Regis. Let's get investigating.
You feel glad that Mask suggested it and not you. Now you have the free reign you need to find that device the voice wanted. Oh, okay. Nice. We got a photograph. Okay. Photograph of two men, a younger Gale and Dakarai Vanderwall. By an urban river in the background, the Eiffel Tower is dwarfed by looming glass skyscrapers. Okay. Well, easy enough. The back of the photograph has a note written by hand. The wedding. August 2071. So 0871, probably?
I don't think I can justify taking that. I have no idea who that's supposed to be.
Shall I trance it for you?
There's no such thing as comfortable ignorance anymore, is there?
Huh? You old people are weird.
Thanks. Pat appears to control the floor-mounted wardrobe. The panel seems to be showing an error message. Mechanical error. Please ensure there are no obstructions to opening the system's floor drobe and try again. Oh, this. Okay. Ew. We got a hand. Oh, that's great. Perfect. We can use that for the touchpad.
It's like they had an industrial accident.
In the bedroom?
Nasty. Things got real nasty.
This is Dakari Vanderwall, Gil's husband. I can see 4 gunshot wounds in his chest. It was either these or he drowned, but that's kind of academic at this stage.
Mm-hmm. Jacuzzi sits in the corner of the room. You wonder what kind of man needs to have a pool quite so readily available at all times. That's true. It would probably smell like chlorine all the time, too.
Gil Vanderwall's cold, dead hand.
Okay, guess we're done. Got what we needed in here. Although we weren't able to open up that thingy.
It's definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize it.
Oh, it needs to be warm, doesn't it? Was it 0871? Or maybe it was 77? Oh, maybe it won't let me enter until I get the biometric hand thingy going. Okay.
It doesn't need magnet. A big old jolt's not...
Maybe, though? Hey, can you cook a hand for me real quick? Aside from the pipes running to the food machine, the cabinet contains a set of knives and a tube of cooking gel. Did I get those things? I did. I got a knife and some cooking gel. Oh, interesting. This exothermic wetware gel is used for food preparation. The gel cooks food that it's mixed with, releasing chemical energy as heat at a desired temperature. Ew, you just put goop on things and it makes it hot food? Ew, I don't like that at all.
Gil Vanderwalls.
Hey, do you know anything about, like, what human temperatures should be? Actually, I kind of know. Isn't it like, 87 or something?
That doesn't need...
That seems too hot. Hold on, 98. God damn it, I don't know what a human temperature should be. It's warmer now. Hey, I got it right. Nice. It just says incorrect. Maybe it's 082077? Huh. It was either 77 or 71. I can't remember what it was. Fuck. Oh, this is a call. This is a different thing. Special place. Oh, place. Well, that's different than a time and date. Wait, where's that photo? Oh wait, 2071. Special place.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central's.
I don't want to call this guy yet.
Central, about what happened at the station.
Post-hoc review is currently underway. Debriefing will take place following your return to cell.
Let's leave it at that for now, then. What do we know about Gil Vanderwall?
Born in Pretoria in the Federation of Southern African State, married to Dakari Vanderwall, former Olympic athlete.
Not bad.
How long's he been in Newton?
Immigration, March 2068. Awarded residence due to outstanding personal contributions to art and culture.
Despite his shady history?
Though accusations have been made of connections to organized crime, attempts at prosecution within the FSAS have all proven unsuccessful, as his social activity index has remained above 50. No further investigation has been taken by cell.
That's a little weird. You get, like, points.
What do we know about Vanderwall's connection to the mine?
We don't know shit about the minejacker,
Subject,
so who
Gil
knows?
Vanderwall. Before immigration from the Southern African Federation, Vanderwall was known to possess a number of links to organized crime.
And yet we still let him into the country.
He possessed a reputation as a fixer, arranging specialized talent for criminal organizations.
And for hacking the human brain, you need some pretty niche talent and hardware. The kind of people that Vanderwall would have had connections to in his history.
He had been placed on Cell's watch list, but then he made a most surprising move.
He came to us. Doesn't that pretty much confirm his involvement?
It merely confirms his awareness, not necessarily his complicity.
Do we have any potential suspects?
No, stupid. Of course
Likely
not.
candidates within Newton have had implicit constitutional protections revoked. They have been subjected to Series 3 enhanced interview practices.
Jesus.
But no successes?
None. In 6 months of activity, we have only the Mindjackers victims.
I'm surprised. With all the memory thefts they've carried out, you'd think there would be a fence, or a buyer.
Perhaps they are making a collection.
Was that a joke?
Not at all, Dr. Regis. As you yourself note frequently, I have no sense of humor.
Any further updates on the Mindjacker investigation?
No additional reports from cooperating cell departments.
It sounds like we're the only ones doing any work. Are we really sure it's the same perp?
Though prolific, forensics has confirmed the use of the same wetware substrate in all instances.
I guess there aren't many places you can get the tools to steal someone's memories. Do we know what he's after within his victims' minds?
The destructive nature of the tools used has left no suggestion of precision. It may be that the specific target is being disguised amongst generalized disruption.
Or he really is after their whole mind.
A possibility, though requiring exotic means of storage and transportation.
Regis out.
Don't necessarily want to tell her, hey, there's murders going on when I'm trying to be all sneaky. But, a little annoyed by...
Hello?
I think...
What do you think's wrong with it?
What's up?
Any idea what's wrong with the maid?
I couldn't even get a return signal out of it. My guess would be that it's run out of power.
Any way we can fix that?
It's supposed to charge itself, but apparently it hasn't managed to do that.
How? We can't haul that thing to a socket.
We'll have to charge the power cell itself. In a platform like that, the cell's usually in the upper torso, about where the heart would be.
You reckon that'd be easier to charge?
It's only about as big as your fist. Just have to get it out of her.
Giggity.
Why do you think someone would lock their refrigerator?
Same reason you'd lock
Big
anything
sweet
else.
tooth?
Something valuable inside it?
But what?
Some people keep wetware at low temperatures to stop GGs.
And GGs are...
Oh, gray goo.
games.
Catastrophic exponential reproduction. Under certain conditions, the fabricators and the wetware make more of themselves.
And low temperatures prevent that.
Not really, but higher temperatures definitely accelerate the growth. People like to think they're in control, though.
What do you think of the apartment?
Expensive and tasteless. I'm not
Keep
keen
thinking
on
about
the
our
decor
first
either.
character and
You mean
escaping that
Blood
apartment. I wonder when we're going to get back to
actual
her.
decor. I tranced an interview.
I liked her quite a
Said
bit.
his husband decorated it all. Apparently, this is just their city place. They've got a much larger house out in the savannah.
So he let Dakari run riot with the design here.
Apparently. He should have stuck to swimming.
Any idea what's wrong with the maid?
I couldn't even
Okay, we don't need
Any way
to
we
see
can...
It's
How?
in a.
You're right.
It's only.
I know.
The body is Dakari Vanderwall?
That's right. Big fat Vanderwell's husband. Apparently shot several times and landed face down in the water. Ironic. He used to be an Olympic swimmer.
You're
Lived
weird.
and died in the water.
You're weird.
You'd heard of him.
I used to follow his career when I was in the 100-meter freestyle team at Grove Academy.
I had the best robot legs in,
Isn't Grove an all-boys school?
It is. And at the time, I fit right in.
Wait, you used to be male?
Surprised?
Well, I wouldn't have guessed.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Damn, Lau.
Whoever did your changeover must have been one hell of a gengineer. What was it? Baseline resequence with a pseudoviral vector?
The field's come a long way since you were in med school, Regis. Took a few other procedures as well. Newton's the best place in the world for that kind of work, though.
Can't argue with the results, though.
You frequently do. Almost every day.
Haha, that's funny.
You know what I mean.
That's a good joke. Wow, we're really pressing her on this thing, huh?
You've never mentioned the sex change before.
Well, it's never come up. You're not much for small talk.
So,
I
ever had a
understand
penis?
how personal that garden is to you. And I appreciate how difficult it probably was to open up about it.
So you thought you'd reciprocate with something in your own past?
Pretty much, yeah.
Thanks, Max.
She is nice.
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
Hello?
I think I know what's wrong.
No, what happened? I didn't want to go up here. So I don't want to talk at it. I want to do stuff to it.
What are you up to?
Just doing some surgery.
There was no easier way? I guess not.
A silicon graphene rechargeable power cell. According to the gauge on the side, it's empty.
So how do I charge it? Not that thing. Don't see much else. Not the Roomba's thing, is it? I guess so. After a few moments of contact, the gauge on the side of the cell fails. Okay, fills rather. Yep, that is a full cell, I suppose.
CI wetware systems beginning reboot.
Oh man, she is
recovery
hot.
from critical failure.
Covered in
Basic
blood.
input-output executing. NVR unified bootloader executing kernel. Kernel executing SBININIT. Calibrating CI state with USD. Oh, that is better.
Hello.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hello.
Computer saying. Wait, no, wrong language.
Who are you?
Je m'appelle Chantal. I
Chantal?
am Monsieur Gale et Monsieur Dacqueray's maid.
Oh my god.
You're a synthetic maid?
Pardon, mademoiselle? I do not
I am
understand.
a French maid.
A synth.
Excusez-moi, what is a synth?
It certainly stays in character.
I help the masters with their household things.
And where were you made?
Mademoiselle, I was born in France.
Yeah, because all French people I know run on graphene power cells.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is weird.
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They are the best employers a young French girl could hope to have.
Are they really?
Quite
That's
so,
funny.
monsieur.
It is kind
So
of
lovely.
catchy, that
And with
accent.
such exquisite taste.
Wow, they must have got this one customized for sycophancy.
Do you know anyone who might want to hurt them?
Oh no, monsieur. They are beloved by all.
What do you do? I'm a freaking French maid.
What do you do around here?
I do the cleaning, the cooking, and the shopping.
And that's it?
Monsieur, it would not be proper for me to say.
So you are a sex bot.
Nice.
Mon Dieu, how dare you infer such a thing?
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Monsieur, I remember many things. My memory is holographic. But I have Monsieur Gale's confidence to consider.
Naturally.
Even if Cell requires it?
I cannot simply discuss what happens around here without his permission.
He's certainly paid for loyalty.
Have you had your safety protocols removed?
Monsieur?
Would you be able to do anything Mr. Vanderwald told you?
Anything?
Anything.
Monsieur, you should not ask such questions. I am just the maid.
Look, I'm not asking about if you're a sex bot. We know you're a sex bot. Okay? Just want to know if you murdered his husband. That's all.
What the hell happened upstairs?
How do you mean, monsieur?
The room's recent redecoration. Shades of Geel everywhere.
Stop joking with
And
VI.
the body of Dakari Vanderwald.
Ridiculous.
Shot to pieces in the tub. Any opinions on this?
Oh, monsieur, I cannot discuss this. I have been told, most strictly, not to discuss what goes on upstairs.
Even if it includes the double homicide of your owner?
I have my orders. What would Monsieur Gale think if I went against
He's
it?
dead.
Probably not a great deal anymore.
Stop making
doesn't
jokes.
quite
I
get
do
what's
jokes.
Might not have been
I'm the
written
streamer.
with a
You stop
comprehension
streaming.
of abstracts like death.
2 men have been killed upstairs. There's blood and human remains all over the room, and all over you. If you weren't directly involved, then you're at least a material witness.
I am sorry, monsieur. I cannot say what happens upstairs. Monsieur Gale, he values his privacy greatly.
How about we take you down to Cell and manually pull your memory apart?
Regis, it's a synth. Threatening
Yeah.
it won't help.
Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Surely you realize, monsieur.
They're weird rich
All
guys.
the best maids in the world, they are French.
Naturally.
And the best lovers, I hear.
What are you implying, mademoiselle?
I never had Geel down as quite such a francophile.
I am also very discreet, monsieur.
When you care for someone's home, there are a lot of things that you hear.
Or do.
Mademoiselle, such slander. And even if true, I would not say. I have Monsieur Guerre's confidence to think of.
Maybe we can get more sense out of it if we knew who made it.
Mm-hmm.
Where did
SNS.
you come from?
Lyons, monsieur.
No, where did you really come from? As in, who put you together?
Monsieur, I do not know what you're trying to imply.
Super user platform driver detail int 10216A actual update source.
Thank you.
Search S&S Synthetics, City of Newton.
The name's not appearing on the registration list. Maybe Vanderwall has the contact data?
Terminal.
If you can give us an easier way than cracking its skull open. Maybe we can. Where did you?
Leon?
No.
Search.
The name.
If they. Thanks.
Okay, so I still can't get in here because it won't really let me enter numbers. I know. Well, I don't understand what I'm doing here, though. User biometrics not recognized. It didn't work? I thought it worked. Okay, I guess it didn't work then. And so I was wrong.
That doesn't need.
Gonna close this. Sorry, my knowledge of human biology is not that great. Hey, have you seen this hand, though?
Monsieur Guerre would be happy to know you have found that.
That's funny.
He is always losing things.
Oh, what a guy. It's his hand, though.
Be careful. This gel can get out quickly. Monsieur, was that taken from the artwork outside?
No. Maybe. Shoot you?
Oh, monsieur, please do not shoot.
I won't shoot you. Relax. It's fine.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central.
Regis out.
No, that's not what I want. Damn, I keep selecting the wrong thing. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
This is Regis.
Central.
Case update to report.
Hey, I thought we weren't telling Central yet.
Subject and spouse found dead in apartment. Request that you hold off on crime scene team until we complete a preliminary.
Unable to comply. Specialists are being allocated and dispatched.
Oh, that's too bad.
Come on. This is our case.
Please return to...
Listen, you heartless pile of circuits. Not until we've had a look around. Central, please advise on our current objective status.
You have been requested to... However, you...
Damn straight.
Very pleased.
All right. I don't think we're on an actual time limit here. We're fine.
Hi, what
Can you make
Yang Chun Mian?
What? Just because I know the word of a food doesn't know.
Okay, I'm sold.
I mean, I know the language.
Can you make beef the...
How?
Never mind. Cooking it won't work. I don't think they're compatible.
I think I need to learn more about human hands, I guess.
They've got a...
Actually, all
weird.
Like what?
Well, if they...
Drink Sky, you got anything else?
Howdy, partner.
There's been a... You don't have...
Hey, miss, I don't just...
He's bluffing. You're just bitter. You...
Hey, I ain't seen nothing since Miss...
I'll speak
Got
to
his
you.
wine out. What does that mean? Hand, though.
He...
Stab you good. Hey, not beer. It is 37 degrees or 98 degrees Fahrenheit, I see. So I did have it right before. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the solution to this problem. I thought it was right with 98. Yeah, we got that before. I thought we were right before. I'm not getting any feedback on this thing at all. Okay. It says complete, but then I select again, but it says not recognized. This doesn't really seem to affect. It just says security details complete, and then I can select more things. It's a little weird.
I don't think they're compatible.
I'm not going to cook the hand, am I? Let's cook the hand. Let's do it.
Is this... Who the hell?
Maybe they... Although...
Combo lock. Oh wait, can I use the combo lock? Hold on, let's go back. Might be a small few pixels, but I may actually be able to use the combo lock. I can't use the lock. It just says there is a lock.
Bonjour,
maybe we could... Where did you... No. Where did you...
Monsieur, super user platform drive search.
S&S.
The name...
Thanks.
I think we can leave as soon as we get that name and number. Let's go back to the thing. When you click on the thing, he uses his own hand, and then the system doesn't recognize it. Oh, is that what's happening? So what I'm trying to do... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I understand what you mean. Do I have to use this on the buttons as well? That didn't seem to work. It says special place. This is a number. Oh, I can type. Oh, weird. That's interesting. Oh, alright. I completely misunderstood. I thought this was going to give me numbers, but I guess it makes sense now. Thank you for encouraging me to go back, Notbeer. Appreciate it. Well, I don't need to call all of these. Legitimate Johnson? Who the fuck is that? I can't see their numbers, though. I don't have to use his hand, do I? No. Oh, I just hit call.
Hello. You have reached the offices of Legitimate Johnson, Nigerian,
Nigerian Prince.
Please leave your name, number, and social security.
Legitimate Johnson is a great name for a Nigerian prince.
Hey, this is Rocco. If I didn't answer the phone, I'm either doing two things. Sleeping or living a way more interesting life than you'll ever have.
Interesting.
Anyway, leave a message.
What a douche. Yes?
Almost nobody's answering.
The kind of people on the list, they're probably all busy. That's the president of Federal Europe you just tried to call.
Okay, well, she should answer her phone. She should be made available. I am a constituent, after all. French Embassy.
This is the French Embassy. Opening hours are Tuesdays 10 a.m. until 10:15 a.m.
Nina John.
Found someone you know?
Probably not. I think it's just a coincidence. Even if it was her, I don't think I ever want to hear from her again.
You really have a lot of enemies in your past, don't you, sir? Dragon.
Sorry, wrong number.
Sorry. Okay, so we got SNS, right? There we go. Let's call it.
Stepford and Son, Synthetic Associates.
Hey, pal.
Liam Stepford speaking. Ah, Mr. Vanderwall. I trust everything is satisfactory.
Mr. Stepford, my name is Dr. Charles Regis. I'm a cell agent.
Oh my, yes. How may I help, Dr. Regis?
I'm investigating the death of one of your clients.
Surprised it didn't hang right up on us.
Oh my, yes. That sounds terrible.
We've got your company's name linked to the synthetic in the apartment.
Oh my, yes. A repurposed IL-240 platform running a BN-110187 update cycle. A maid, yes? And a very expensive one it was too, yes?
That looks like the one.
Oh my, yes. He purchased a complete body. Though it looks like he had some afterwork done on it elsewhere, eh?
Yeesh.
What kind of afterwork?
It looks like the personality was tooled elsewhere, yes. Likely to more particular tastes, yes.
Look, when you buy a
Not
sex
something
bot,
you'd do?
better give it the personality you
Regis,
want.
This is a family business, oh yes? We
That's
simply
great.
sell platforms. We cannot be held responsible for alterations thereafter.
This guy over here, he's like Gab, that social media site. It's like, hey, we just we can't police free speech. That's not what we're about here. The free fucking of your French-made robots.
What can you tell me about this synth?
Everything up until its point of sale, oh my yes. We recently acquired a number of IL-240 platforms, formerly industrial models. With some cosmetic retooling, they're fit for a great many humanoid roles, oh my yes.
Oh my, yes.
Like housework.
Like sexy times.
Yes. Like this platform, we sell many without including a personality. There are a great many legal and ethical restrictions on the sale of AIs within Newton. But if one were to acquire an AI mind state from elsewhere and incorporate it...
It leaves you completely blame-free for whatever's done with it.
Quite so, Dr. Regis. Oh my, yes.
We believe this synth to be a material witness, or involved, in a murder.
Oh my, no!
I love this guy.
It's unwilling to cooperate with us, though. Vanderwall seems to have ordered it to remain silent about certain areas of his home.
Oh my, secrecy is one of many reasons that users opt for non-OEM personalities.
OEM?
If you wish, I could have one of my engineers disassemble its mind state in order to recover memories. This may take several hours, depending upon the algorithm used for laying down synaptic engrams.
I'm afraid time is a critical factor, Mr. Stepford. Is there any way I can do it here?
Oh, there may be. Oh my, yes. I shall transfer the necessary tools.
Thanks. What a helpful guy. We got the mind state splitter. What does it do?
What's this splitter for?
CI platform minds are modular, Dr. Regis. Oh my,
Oh my, yes.
All are made of 3 components: personality, role, and platform memory.
Oh
the
my,
maid's
yes.
desire, not to tell you, likely stems from her personality.
So if she had a different personality,
Something more helpful.
she might tell us what we need to know.
It may not be quite so simple, but that is the foundation.
Are we gonna
of
give
the
her
idea.
Sheffy's
Oh,
personality?
yes.
Where would I find other mind state modules?
Any other platform that runs a communicative interface. It is not simply limited to synthetic platforms.
Yeah, we're getting
oh my,
Sheffy
no.
in this robot. It's like they knew that I'd love Sheffy and wanted to give me more Sheffy.
What's this?
CI platform minds all are made.
So
it may it is.
Sorry.
What does the role memory do?
It alters how a platform will perceive a situation, and also acts as a source of knowledge for its job.
How would it be different?
Take, for example, a man in the street. A platform with the role of a sales clerk may see a customer.
A law enforcement unit may see a potential suspect.
Oh my, yes, and the role will furnish it with instructions on how to handle it.
Fascinating.
What is a platform memory component?
These are the memories that each individual unit
Oh
has
god, this is a
recorded.
whole puzzle. We gotta end the stream
It is
soon,
often
guys.
a holographic matrix in
Oh
which
man,
engrams are laid
we're gonna
down.
have to mix and match all
Sight,
this shit.
Sound and any other sensors available are stored in here. Oh my, yes. Based on its role and personality, a unit may have a different understanding of these memories.
So, it'd perceive it differently depending on how the rest of its mind was built.
Oh my, yes.
Weird.
That's all I need to...
Please, Dad.
So I gotta take it out of the drinks machine. And, not loud.
Hi, what can I get?
Never mind.
So how do I get that out? Oh, great. We got Sheffy. Let's get drinky. It's Vic the barman. Okay, let's go personality. Well, I need a new personality, so I need chef, memory of the maid, and the role of the barman. Let's try that. That sounds right. Because we need the maid's memory. We need to know what she knows. Barman didn't see shit, so he may view me as a customer, and so that would be his role. Personality would be chef, which is extremely helpful. Let's see what we got. Save while I'm thinking of it.
Hi!
Perfect.
Hello.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Well, when they get messy, right?
Right.
I clean up the apartment, right?
Right.
Right.
And anything else that needs doing around here.
Perfect.
I'm here to make everyone happy, whatever it takes.
Jeez, it's like giving amphetamines to a...
No wonder they
Excuse
only
me.
keep this personality in food machines.
What do you
What
do?
do you do around here?
I'm the drinks machine.
No, you're not.
I give Mr. Giel suggestions on his wines and stuff.
Even though you talk like a food machine and look like a maid.
Huh, you know, that is kind of weird. Still, better stick to what you know.
Perfect.
And boy, do I know drinks. Do you guys want something?
No thanks.
Kinda do.
You sure? You look like a dry martini kind of guy.
That's pretty close.
Have you had your safety protocols removed?
What's a safety protocol?
It stops you hurting people or doing things you're not supposed to.
Why would I want to do
I'm gonna
that?
mute myself, guys. I got a cough. Hold on.
Yeah.
Whew, sorry for that. Drying up in here. Like I said, I got it in the stream. I gotta get some water. But I don't have any because it was in my car and now it's frozen. Excuse me.
But sometimes there are accidents.
This platform's got nothing like that. But I'm not gonna hurt nobody.
The Vanderwalls?
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They're great fun. I like them a lot.
Any other thoughts on them?
I like you guys too. You're fun as well.
Thanks.
Is there anything you don't like?
Nope.
What do you remember?
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yes?
I remember something.
What is it?
I'm sorry. The memory module is holographic, but isn't wholly compatible. I need something to help me remember.
What do you need?
You're asking for a bribe?
Oh, Regis.
I just need one of those menmi...
Mnemonics?
Yeah, that's it.
So, something that'd help jog your memory about
What?
happened.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe we could use something from the scene.
Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Everyone needs to eat, right?
With you so far?
So why make it a chore? Food can be fun with so much choice available.
So that's why they made you like that?
Yep. I'm here to help anyone with whatever they need.
Thanks. We'll keep looking around.
Have a really great day!
Hey, this hand though.
Hey, that's Mr. Giel's hand. Where'd he leave that?
That's all you got, huh?
They had a great time back then. That's why they wanted a French maid.
Ah, that makes sense, I guess.
Ooh, careful. I've got...
You need something to jog your memory from the scene. So I could come upstairs with us, I guess? A coat hanger. comes loose. Okay, we got a coat hanger. I didn't see that the first time. Big pixel hunt this time around.
Steel coat hanger. Until I pulled it out, it was jamming the floor drobe's mechanism.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm trying to finish off this crime scene before we end the stream today. Kind of weird to leave it off where we are now.
See anything interesting?
There's an empty gun rack in here. Ammunition, maintenance tools, cleaning spray, but no gun.
In their closet?
Maybe it's their outdoor gear. There's fishing equipment in here as well.
Are you taking stuff again?
Might be useful. Call it a hunch.
A fishing rod. Definitively telling me I don't need to look at that thing again. Thank you, game. That was very kind.
Are we going fishing?
I would love to go fishing with you, Sheffy.
Ooh, careful! You could have someone's eye out with that.
Okay, neither of these things help me now.
Hi!
Thanks.
Have a...
Hey, Max.
What's up?
Doesn't that synth have a holographic memory? Why does it want a mnemonic?
I suppose the new personality is having trouble interpreting the maid's way of forming memories. If we could find something related to the incident to jog its memory.
We got a severed hand.
Like pointing it to the right place on a tape.
What's a tape?
Never mind. Just feeling really old.
Come on, he's like 40. He doesn't know what a tape is. He was born in like 2047 or something. Don't give me this shit.
That's an expensive...
It can do all... It's probably anatomically accurate.
Nice.
Excuse me?
Well, they won't tell your secrets. You're not going to traumatize them, no matter what you do. So, Mr. and Mr. Vanderwall probably got it to join in once in a while.
But why would...
I forget, you didn't grow up with synthetics.
Keep at it, Max.
If you grow up with synthetics, do you want to fuck them? Is that how it works?
I can't cut that.
That's the stuff they use for cooking without Sheffy the chef.
Can I use this on you again? Probably no point in it. Sounds like they're close to what we need. Hey, Vic.
Hey, y'all.
Hello? Who are you?
I'm the hired help.
You're a synthetic maid?
I clean up around
It's probably
here.
a dead end.
Them boys are messy. Need a woman's touch around here.
Well, this is different.
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They're a strange pair.
We can tell that from the decor.
They're trying to get away from their connections to organized crime.
You've overheard a bit about this.
Oh, yeah. They've been trying to go legit for years. But with Gil, it was always just one more job.
She sounds like Ellie in Borderlands too. Hey, Shug.
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Son, there's nothing I'd like more than to help a lawman. But sometimes a man's confidence is more important. What happens upstairs, well...
Thanks.
Y'all come...
Okay, that's not gonna... We had it right the first time. A mnemonic, though.
There's something at the bottom of the pool. A pistol?
Oh, cool.
A murder weapon?
One of them, maybe. It's too deep to reach.
Not without severely contaminating the crime scene anyway.
Clothes hanger.
I think that I'd lose anything that goes in there, like that pistol.
Are you serious? Okay, do I just drain the thing or something?
I can just about make out a...
Careful how you get it. You're the one who's always lecturing me about...
Fishing rod? Are you fucking serious?
There we go. Now it's got an enormous hook.
Perfect. Nice.
Nothing biting?
The hook sinks but I can't catch that pistol at the bottom.
What else do I need? Magnet.
There, a magnet at the end of a fishing line.
For catching submarines?
It's a good idea. Shut up. Don't you doubt me, Lau.
Got it.
The murder weapon?
One of them, anyway. Why is it in the jacuzzi, though?
What we really need is a witness.
Cool.
Vanderwall's antique semi-automatic pistol. Probably not listed on the city's firearms register.
And now it's in my pocket, totally not contaminated.
Does this ring any bells?
Oh, yeah! It's what Mr. Gill used when we were all up in the bedroom earlier this evening.
Very nice.
You're worrying too much.
This is gonna be creepy.
You promised me that you'd gotten out of it.
I have. This was merely a favor for an old friend.
And look where it's gotten you.
They were arguing about something. It sounded big.
Don't you think I know what this could mean? You asked me to talk to that damned cell agent, and I agreed. You see what I do for you?
I know. And I knew you'd do the right thing eventually.
It's not just because it's the right thing, or because you asked. It's because of what it would mean to the whole city.
Mr. Gill was grumpy, but not at Mr. Dakari so much. Then he asked for some of his special wine.
Chantel, be a dear. Bring me my wine.
This was the lousy stuff they've got in the wine rack.
To law and order.
Yeah, but he puts extra things in his wine as well.
Amphetamines? Whoa!
Gil, what's wrong?
It must have been my... What is this?
What's what?
Mr. Gill seemed to be real worried about something.
Who are you?
Has he been mind-hacked?
Gil, what are you doing with that gun?
Stay away. Don't come any closer. No! Get off me!
Yeah, where did he go?
Chantel!
He sounded like he was in trouble.
Get it out of me!
He kept telling me there was something in him. I asked what he meant.
It's inside me! Get in there and get it out!
Christ.
And the maid's personality. She'd have done anything he asked.
Oh, man.
I didn't find anything, though.
Let me have some of those. Yeah.
So Vanderwall had a hallucinatory freakout.
Sounds like it was whatever he was putting in the wine. We'd better find out what it was.
Oh, I know everything about drinks. Mr. Gill was buying up cheap wine and using wetware to artificially age it.
Wetware?
Yeah, he kept it in the refrigerator.
Another puzzle? Oh, open that shit up for me. Oh, thanks.
Ow, geez, what is that? Can't you hear it?
What sits in the fridge is a memory module with a strange configuration. Based on what you were told, you're certain this is what the blackmailer was after.
There, the wetware on the middle shelf. It rapidly ages the wine to how it's wanted.
Not anymore, it doesn't. It's been reprogrammed. That memory module's broadcasting a signal. The wetware in the refrigerator's interpreting it as an order to reformat itself.
So it stopped being a wine aid and ended up a powerful hallucinogen?
Looks that way.
You want me to carry it? You look uncomfortable.
Yeah, something about it hurts.
Hey!
We're heading back to cell. A forensics team will be here in a while. Just don't try to make, cook, or clean anything.
Oh man, they're gonna hurt her and disassemble her and stuff.
I got it.
She's gonna die all over again. Oh man. I'm tired of killing Sheffies. I don't want to kill any more Sheffies in this game. I'll let it kill 3 more Sheffies, but no more than that. T-minus 2 hours.
Oh, you found him.
Apparently this is what Central wanted me to see. Why would it do this? I stopped him.
Charlie.
I promised him I could help, and then it did this to him.
Maybe it's trying to hammer home the message. After all, Central didn't ask you to talk him out of it. It said neutralize.
Why would it be so?
Dr. Regis.
You. Soulless. Callous. I promised him!
His euthanasia was a necessary measure. 75% of the captured bombers have attempted self-immolation in custody. The risk of repeating such an action was unacceptable.
He wouldn't have.
Whatever the case may have been, cell command offices are now safe from...
Central?
Hey!
Uh-oh.
General alarm.
General alarm. Central functions compromised.
Oh shit, we brought that thing in here with us.
Detected within heuristic barrier systems.
Yeah.
Systems entering siege mode. All personnel equipped for abstract dynamic countermeasures. Please report to action stations. Repeat.
Abstract dynamics to action stations.
Sounds like I'm needed. Remember, no matter what Central says, you've done a great job today.
That thing is super hacked. Are you serious? It changed color. Don't tell me it's not hacked. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of our stream. This is a good game. I'm enjoying this a lot. Probably more so than I thought I would, based on other point-and-click adventures. But this has good gimmicks and a pretty damn intriguing storyline. I'm actually really into it. So yeah. But thanks to everyone who joined me, lurked me, and said hi today. Appreciate it. We'll give someone a host, and I'm going to get some food. I'm going to go feed my neighbor's cats, who are probably starving, because I should have fed them 3 hours ago. But yeah. But in the meantime, guys, I'll see you on the other side. And yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow. It'll be either this or Pillars of Eternity. We'll see. But, till then, guys, I'll see you down the road. Have a good night.